Welcome to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In the last part we got through our first winter and the focus is very much now shift on to making money, because you can see I've only got 255,000 left and that's not going to last long if I don't make a profit. And of course the problem is if I run out of money I can't build, and then we can't expand, and then things could go wrong pretty badly. Now also in the previous video is I laid out my farm and you can see that the farm is working quite well. We got some fields out. This farm finished about middle of March, and I bought some tractors. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tractors because I thought I'd try and get as many fields done as possible. And you can see I've also bought 4 combine harvesters and 3 container lorries. But despite the fact that I had plenty of tractors, you can see here I still didn't get full fields planted. So all I got planted was a small field. I think that's a medium field. Got a couple of large fields done and a couple of medium farms up there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to unpause the game and let it run forward slowly, because I want to show you this. We're now in August. I've let the game run on and you can see at the moment I think it's this field down here. This field is actually finished. It says grow in progress complete, but the harvesting has not started. I think this proves beyond all doubt that with the seasons update, the farming is now tied to the seasons. And what actually happened is that the actual sowing went up to about the end of April, beginning of May. I think it's around May the 12th, I think, or something like that, when things actually they actually stopped sowing seeds. So it looks like you get like a 3-month period in the spring to actually do the sowing, and then I've got no idea when this harvesting is going to start. Let's just have a look. That one's not quite ready to go. This one's not quite ready to go. This one's not quite ready to go. So we got this field ready to go, but nothing's harvesting. Now the other thing I've been looking at is over here, because this is where we've got to go next. And if I show you over here, we can find what we need to do is get some coal in here and running. And it looks like getting up into here is going to be a bit tricky. My instinct now is to maybe we need to gravel this road here. I'm sticking with gravel because I don't really want to run my expenses up too high. And I think we'll just add you to the list of here. What I've also done is I had some spare dumper trucks, so what I'm actually doing is exporting gravel as well. And I think once we got this built, what we'll do is we'll put another distribution office up here. I've also put some trees up here, and I'd like to get a lumber yard working here, but I've got a problem with power. So what we may have to do is build these. Let's see if I can get it. I really hate the power line sometimes. It can be a bit tricky to hook as a job. We need gravel, concrete and electronics. Yeah, I think we'll get this built, because what we need to do is take the power out here. We've got a voltage splitter here, and then we'll have to bring the power lines across here, because we're going to need power over here for our coal industry as well. And generally down here the whiskey production or alcohol production is going quite well. I think the food, small clothing factory is doing okay as well. I don't think we've got any problems with that's the kindergarten. The shops holding up quite well. Let's just have a look at the electronic situation in here. We've got the components to build these power lines, so I think we do. Right, we've now completed the silo. I'm debating on whether to bring the food factory online straight away. Oh well, so we got some harvesting. So so it's actually started, and then say around the 18th of August. So we got 1 combine harvester. This one's nearly finished. The other thing I've also done is I've built this little fuel station. Oh, it's on auto purchase. I certainly don't want that. Yeah, I've put this here simply so that trucks don't have to come over there. I think what we will do is add you to this as well. Where have you gone? We'll probably increase you to about 50%. This only holds 12 tons of fuel. So what I'm really hoping is I can get this up and running so we can manufacture our own fuel. Well, that's the idea anyway. And of course, these combine harvesters are actually, I bought these with dollars to try and save a bit of cash. So we got another one just coming out. I think we'll just speed up a little bit. That's will be here forever. So one moment I'm trying to do is restrict the numbers of jobs that I've got. So we're still working on the aggregate loading and the conveyor, biofuel plant. We've got a block of flats coming in, and I've now added a couple of unfinished roads, and we've got, I think that's enough for the moment. So this is just building up quite nicely. This has got all the materials it needs. So's that, so we just need to get the workers out here to do it. Just check our population. Our population's pretty happy. We've got 408 workers, 268 babies, 320 children, no one over 21 yet. So our population is coming up to 1,000, and things overall going pretty good. Births and deaths are staying roughly equal. We've got no escapees. Just want to check my advanced education. That's going quite well as well. Yeah, I think overall we're doing pretty well. The real issue is money, just to give you an idea. You see, this month we've lost money because I bought trucks. I think last month we made a bit of a profit. And just to show at the moment we're exporting alcohol and clothes. I thought where's the dump trucks that you... I thought I'd set some dump trucks to export. Yeah, customs house. Quarry stone. Bit of a fail there, sorry about that, guys. Yep, it's meant to be gravel, not quarried stone. That should... I think there's only the 2 on this route. Oh, might be 3. So that should now start to... Well, I mean, we're not going to make that much from gravel, but at the same time, I need something to offset these costs here. You can see mechanical components and steel are very expensive. If I can use my own crops to produce alcohol, that will increase my profit margin. Oh, one sec. Where are you off to then? Oh, you must be here to build the conveyor. So we've now got this built. Once this is built, what we'll do is we'll shift the loading trucks from the construction office will come here. And once we've built this road here, I think what we'll do is we'll get another distribution office in here, and maybe we'll start thinking then about a construction office as well, because to get out here we need a road building crew. How are we doing? How's the crops coming in? We've got 133 tons of crops. Kind of tempted to add this to this load here. So if can we add you, and you can pick up food. What we'll do is we'll take off the food from there for the moment, and then what's going to happen is this needs the crops. This can be brought in from here, and then that will then feed the alcohol production. I do really need to get this built, and then we can get a bus down to here. Oh, the other thing I do want to do is we just want to buy a bus. The trouble is, can I buy a... No. That's annoying. What we got here? Well, I've got a few spare trucks here. So we've got this field is now finished. This one is finished. So what I'm tempted to do is, if we come here, we've only got 4 trucks. So if I send you back to the vehicle depot, what we can do then is, got a little truck here. He's not going to carry much, but if I send him there, he might be able to help with the process a little bit. And of course, it means I don't have to actually... In the bigger truck. Sorry. Back. In the wrong truck. Send you. You can carry 9 tons of crop, so if we send you to there, and then that will help assist with the harvesters. So we've done 2 fields already, but we need the trucks out here to pick the crops up. That's got 25, so that field is empty. So this one's being fully harvested. We're not getting that much from here, although this one's going to provide a lot. Oh well, that's the way it goes. How are we doing over here? We got this building up here. And I am thinking about what I need over here. Although there is part of me that says I need to get this here for here. Can I send an excavator back from here? No, it looks like all my excavators are out. Where are my excavators then? Let's have a look at this. Where are you going? I didn't think I needed excavators for building pylons. Curious. Well, maybe he does need to do it for the leveling out touch. Let's just take a look at this. Yeah, well, never knew that. Live and learn. One thing I do need to keep an eye on is, yeah, we've got plenty of gravel in here. We'll just get this built, and then we'll build a small distribution. We'll just get this built, and then we'll put a small distribution in here. How are we doing? So how's the profit margin? Last month, so we lost 23,000. So what did we export? Yeah, I mean, we exported 60 tons of gravel and got there some clothes, some alcohol, and for some reason we exported food as well. I'm not exactly sure why we're exporting food. Let's just check the distribution office. As long as we got food in here, I'm not too worried. Although that food looks a bit low. Where's my food truck? Your alcohol. Get a bit worried. Just gonna pause. Ah. We need to get you. How much food can you bring in? 2.5 tons. For some reason I've lost my food truck. So we're gonna have to bring you in and wait until unloaded. Oh, we nearly made a bad mistake there. We've got 323 tons there. This is building up quite nicely. That building. This is moving forward quite steadily. Hopefully we will not need workers to actually build that. Right, we've got this operating here. What we're going to do now is come to the construction office, gravel. What we're going to do is assign you to there. What that will mean is that the trucks coming in here to collect gravel will no longer have to queue with these guys. They should be able to come into here and collect the gravel directly from here. Where are your Where are my gravel trucks? You're going to the large customs house. Right. Why have I got 4 trucks? Something not right here. Where are my trucks here? Oops, not there. Where are my trucks here? Okay, they're delivering up here. I definitely need another construction office. Let's keep this thing going. So just check this. Yeah, we've got 7.4 tons in there. We've got 27 tons stored there, 62 tons stored here. Probably didn't need that extra vehicle on this area, but well, that's the way it is. So it looks very much like this stage has been finished. So what we're going to need now is steel and electronics to get this done. How are we doing? Yeah. Of course, the steel is going to degrade my money here. I think we've finished with you. I'm going to send you back to this depot, because what I want to do is be able to do a little bit of grading and leveling out here. Let's take you out, just trim that back a bit. Actually, I wouldn't mind actually graveling this bit of road as well up to here. I'm just going to assign you. I want to know whether they're actually going to this. Where are you going? Yep. So that will go to there. Now the problem's going to be is, so what I do want out here is my coal mines. The problem's going to be is how on earth are we going to get. No, I don't want all process on a coal mine. Let me just zoom out a bit. Wow. We got a big patch here, an even bigger patch there, but it's almost like we got to bring a. Are we going to get a road up here? Needs to flatten. Zoom in. Need a free excavator in the construction office. Okay. Let's send you back to the construction office then. Got an excavator in here. I just wonder whether that is out of range. So what we're going to have to do is put a road in here. And then we're going to have to put a new construction office in. I think we'll just come out a bit like that. Don't like that. And so let's just put the wireframe on. Let's actually get, okay, let's just level this back off again. I want to keep this area reasonably level, because we could actually expand the town out here, another dwelling area here. I think we'll just use the. And I'm just going to bring this down like this. So we're into October. Winter is approaching again. Our second winter. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of leveling here. Just to push you out this way like that. There we got this bit here. Oops. My instinct is to kind of try and fill in this dip here. So if we take across like that, this is going to take some time though, isn't it? Wow. Okay, just going to come across like this. Okay, there's a lot of money being spent at the moment. I'm a bit worried about that. And just, if we come up to about that level there. I don't want to go back that way. So if I level to about there, just take it to maybe just about that line there. So we got a road there. If I run the road to about okay, let's got to bring this up a bit as well. Didn't really want to do this, but I don't think I've really got much choice. So if we come to about there, just this out a little bit like this, and just fill this little gap in here. Just take that up a little bit. Let's fill this to the I think we just take that to there, and what we can do is take this road and take it to about there. Yep. Actually, no, don't like that. Just take this back to about there. And what we'll do is just take you out to there and kind of bring you round to about here and just get that road built as well. So we'll add you to the list here. Right, just turn the wireframe back off. How are we doing over here? So we're actually starting to, well, we've built some of the power lines. That's probably where the money's going, the components for the power lines. Let's check thing. Last month we lost 20,000, 263,000 over the year. So exports, we haven't actually exported any clothes yet. And yeah, it's steel. It's the steel that's driving the cost up. So building these are going to be very expensive. So, but we've now just picking up the last of our crops here. So we got a few. So much crops have we got? We've got about 569 crops. So I think I've got my. Yeah, we're okay with food again. Yeah, I want to get out here, but I think this is going to be slightly more long term. Let's just have a little bash at this. Just put the wireframe back on. And I think maybe we need to come. This is going to be quite a little bit steep, isn't it? And this is quite a steep slope off here. Question is, do I come from I think what we're gonna have to do is try and drop this down a bit like this. Just try and bring this down and just let this come up. See if I can get a level through here. Maybe if we go to about there. stop. Sometimes what you get is this actually just stops. Yep, okay, looks like my excavators are now committed. Yep. Okay. Yep. And I really feel I need another construction office out here. In fact, we're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. But just a normal size one. Out about. Actually, no, we'll put it here because this is like a dead zone anyway. That's. I'll put that there. I wouldn't mind another distribution office as well. Actually, I've got a mod for distribution offices. Whoops. Distribution office. I think if we put a small distribution office here as well. I'll just put you there. Okay, we will build these. Might as well stick with building gravel roads now. I've got effectively the gravel to do it, so just going to put that in there. So how's the population? I'm still happy, still growing. We're up over 1,038, 138. We've now finished that. I want to add this to the construction office. And of course the next thing we're going to have to do is plan our power cables out over this way. And what I'm thinking is we've got a power supply there. Let me just see. Medium voltage. So what we're thinking is power supply, say about here, because that would then drive my forestry. And then if we go to high, a step down transformer there. Actually, I think I've got a mod for power transformation. I think this is the one. I think this is like a pass-through transformer, and I think that would be a little bit better than the game one. If we can, oh game, I just love you. Can we get this? Can I get that up there? Yep. And then what we can do is here. This is going to be very expensive. We're going to go the full 80. Actually, no. I think we can go to 14 megawatts now. What we're going to do is pick you up there and connect you to there. And I'm just going to set that. And then that gives me a power break off of there. And then what we can do is back to here. This is the power transformer. So what we can do then is just bring you down to say about here. And then that means if I build anything along here, so I'm going to need a gas station out here as well. I'm just going to put that there. I think we'll go for the slightly cheaper ones. And then we'll just have you there. Of course, we're going to need to put some dirt roads in. Just love this game sometimes. And I think you can just come down. Don't want to get into here because I want to build here, so I think what we'll do is just come down to there, put you into there like that, and that will give us power to here and the options to spread more power into here. And we can also take up a higher power line out into the city that way. Right, so we got fuel, and I'm not paying attention. Right, we're gonna need a bus for workers. So getting here, we're gonna have to spend a little bit more cash. 82. I don't really want 82 passengers. I think that one 40 passengers will be. And your job is going to be to pick up here and bring just workers down to here. Because what I want to do is start producing a little bit of fuel, and I think it's now time to get this built. Again, it's going to be expensive. We're going to have to play it slow. So you can see over here we're in October and we're still picking up. Well, that one's done. Now, I did read somewhere that if you don't harvest all the crops before winter, they just disappear. And unfortunately, I've got a little bit of an inefficient truck here that's going to give me a bit of a problem. Hey, there you go. Ha! Hey, I want you working in here. Oh, we've got a few people working here. That's good. And what's the fuel situation here? We've got a reasonable amount of fuel for the moment. I think what we will do is I don't know if I can add you there. Biofuel load fuel, and we'll take off. We'll take a bit of a chance here. We'll just have to keep a very close eye on the fuel situation here. If it gets low, what we're going to have to do is send the trucks back to here. But I think at the moment we can take the chance because that is running there. I think I would like a gas station out here as well. I mean, it won't be powered to start with because we might be able to power it. A gas station. Yeah. Okay. I can put it on this side. Get a gas station out here. It's not as far away as I'd like it, but actually, I put it out there. No, because the construction building will be here. I'll just get you added, and I think probably this is going to be the more. That's 3.8 tons of steel. This doesn't need needs 2.5 tons of steel, so I think we'll go with the construction office first, and just keep an eye. Because what that will mean is I can move some of the vehicles from here. So we've got a small construction office. So I think what we can do is get a few roads going here in preparation for winter. I think we can just get this in. Just run the risk of the disruption. We're not doing that much at the moment, and I wouldn't mind paving some of these roads as well. Wow, what's in the way there? Is there a footpath there now? We can go from there to there. There to there. Just assign you to the office. I mean, eventually we will get to asphalt roads as well, but that is a little way in the future. I wouldn't mind maybe gravelling some of these footpaths as well. I think we can just gravel in that footpath there. I was doing that bit, but I'm doing this bit. Oh well. We've got the road out here. Let's see if I can put the wireframe back on. Let's do a little bit more of this road here. And we can get you out to, say, about there. Like that. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll just come here, and I think we'll just, this has actually got a bulldozer, so we should be okay to do a bit of leveling. And if we level back this way like that, and get the road up again here. Okay, just have to run you into here like this, and then we'll slowly pick the road up from here. Right, we're coming up to the 14th of November, so the next winter is just about to kick in. And I think if we... Okay, let's just put you... That's actually slope's going to work. That one's not though. We'll just push this one out here. What I'm trying to do at the moment is just get a general level that I can work with. If we just push you out to about there and just push you out that way, say about there, and can you do anything this way? Yep. We'll just push you through about there, like that. Can we get that's too steep? So what we'll have to do is just work through like this. Because of course what we're going to have to do is where's the what we call it, the coal mine. We've got a coal mine just here. So we're going to have to try and get up through there. Just zoom out a bit. Got a coal mine up there. So what we're looking at is possibly sending a road up through here. Wow. And we've got a new vehicle type. So yeah, we're talking putting a road up through here. Maybe up to about that level there. Maybe up to about there. And then pushing through like that. About that height. And then what, so we know we can get a road through here up to there, and so what we need to do is find some way to get the coal mine straight around to the road. So we're talking maybe about here, maybe over a little bit further. It says it's terrain's too rough. What we're probably going to have to do is use conveyors to bring the coal down. Winter's just arrived, so if we can just get this finished. Because I can't actually see it. We've actually built the coal mine up there. What we're going to do now is get a road up there. It's going to be fun. So let's have a look. Yeah, I mean that is going to be very, very difficult. So we may have to like raise the terrain here a bit. Anyway, winter has arrived. So let me just take the wireframe off. And we're building here quite happily. We've got workers keeping everybody nice and warm and toasty. One thing I do want to check is here. Oh, they're not complaining about the cold here, which is good. Actually, we've built an oil tank, so we need to add that to the construction list. There's no point. So we're actually producing quite a lot of fuel at the moment, and we've got 572 tons. Of course, I don't know whether I got everything out of here. We got 572 tons of food to last me till August, which is about 6 months, which is going to be a little bit tricky. At the moment, we're still losing a little bit of cash. Finish that road, finish this road. Anything else I can build here that's going to help the situation? We're not getting any vehicles through here, so I think what we're going to do is You build that section there. Just add you to. Maybe we'll spend the winter gravelling roads. Last month lost 10,000, so we're still just make sure. So we got 2,000 in gravel, 6,000 alcohol, like that. And what did we import? Yeah, the big item again was steel, and steel is going to be the problem. We're just building. So this is finished. So we've now got our power out here. How much steel is this going to take? 6 tons of steel. That's not bad. Yeah, I think we're going to run that power cable out. And how much steel do we need over here? That's only 2.6 tons of steel, so we'll just use that as well. Just to keep everybody busy. What we got here? You're delivering boards. Yeah, I think before we can really make big progress out here, is we've definitely got to get this area up and running. So what we will do is, well, while these guys are doing nothing, you were a little bit of a failure. You can go back to there, and what we are going to do is this tractor, and we're going to get you back into here, ready for the spring, because I mean, if I could afford it, I wouldn't mind another tractor. Combine. How much is a tractor going to cost me? Dumper truck. Where's the sowing? That's only 1,000. I think I buy it. Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is come here. I'm going to park you in here. I'm feeling. I know this is a little bit orthodox, but I just feel that. Where are you going? The other thing I could do, seeing nothing's happening here just yet, is if I can actually travel this section of road here. And what that would do is probably speed up things a little bit here. In fact, I think what we probably could do is come there, get another little bit of road built in here, and maybe we should have a lot of gravel, so we do that bit there as well, because if we get this done before the sowing season starts, that might speed up the process of harvesting and sowing. How are we doing population wise? I've kind of overloaded my dumper trucks for the moment, but it'll be okay, because what we'll do is we'll make this into a delivery support construction site, and that should make things work a little bit better. Nice clear sky. Right, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, I hope we get these power lines in. What we can do is start working on getting a little bit of forestry going here, so that will be another source of income, because we do need the money if we're going to get out here, do it. And also, what I will probably do is once the winter's over, we'll take a look at how we're going to get a road up to there. I mean, this is going to be tough. The other option is that maybe that was the wrong place. Even up there, the road is still going to be a little bit tricky. Anyway, that's all for the future. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.